last week I had my second dose of the COVID vaccination. And since this is a hot topic, I figured I should share my experience with the vaccination. So the vaccine I got was Moderna. I got my first vaccination on April 14th and my second dose on the 13th of May, just last week. But let's talk about the things that everybody wants to talk about, the side effects. So, to be very honest, the first dose I got, I felt very little to nothing. I felt a little bit of vertigo, like if I moved just a little too fast or anything, which I often do because I'm a bit spontaneous when it comes to moving around and everything. And usually it's not a problem, but after I had the vaccine, I felt just a little bit of dizziness, which went away pretty quickly, so it wasn't too big a deal. I also felt just a little bit of drowsiness. It wasn't too bad. I didn't feel like I was gonna, pass out from exhaustion or anything like that. Other than that, the first dose went pretty smoothly. But of course that all changed when I got the second dose. When I initially got it, like before, didn't feel much. Same vertigo, same slight drowsiness, and then gradually the side effects came in. And as my shift progressed, so did the side effects. Work wasn't too bad, other than just being really tired and a little cold. But then after work, I do what I always do, I go to the gym, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. I worked out a little bit, and the chills kept getting more and more. I pretty much got on whatever loose clothes I had, however many blankets I could scrounge up. I even got out my old space heater because I just wanted to get warm. I took an aspirin and some melatonin and attempted to go to sleep. In addition to the chills and shivering, I was met with a persistent headache. I took another painkiller and another melatonin. Didn't help. I barely slept a wink. I didn't get any REM sleep. I kept waking up every hour to cold sweats. Finally, after I was able to get about 4 hours of sleep, I woke up Friday morning at about 7:40 a.m. And at that point, I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to get back to sleep, so I might as well get up and try to get some work done. The shivering had still pretty much gone away, but the aching and headache persisted. But this godforsaken headache just would not go away. I took, I think, another 2 aspirin tablets, and I don't like doing that. I don't like to over-rely on painkillers or things like that. Finally, I thought back to the remedy that actually did help me with headaches a while back, because for one reason or another, I've been struggling with tension headaches for like the last 3 years, which was CBD. Not even a full tube of that. 1 drop, headache, gone. Seriously, I cannot stress the miracle of that product, of CBD. I did what I usually do, my meal prep, head out of town, pick up a few things. I also picked up some chicken noodle soup. Which, as an adult, I've only really started to appreciate that kind of soup. When I was a kid, I didn't like it, but now I start to see why people recommend it. But after I did that, I was exhausted, and so I decided I needed to get some kind of nap in. So I went to sleep for a little over an hour, and I woke up and I felt much better. I feel like the day after I got the vaccine wouldn't have sucked so badly if I actually slept. The rest of the day went fine. I did the rest of my laundry, finished my meal prep, and everything like that. I decided not to work out because I felt the right thing for me to do was to get the rest I needed. So, and I did stay up pretty late just to make sure I was as tired as possible, just to make sure I would sleep good that night. Okay, so I just told you all the symptoms I've had. You might be asking, do I recommend that you get vaccinated if you haven't already, or if you're undecided on anything, or if you're kind of on that skeptic side of it? Well, first, let's address the obvious. My 5G is not any higher than it was before. All right, but in all seriousness, I do recommend anyone to get the vaccine. If you want to wait just a little while longer to see what the long-term effects are, that's your choice. But I decided to get the vaccine not only to help others, but also because with the documentary I'm working on, it's going to require traveling and even traveling outside the United States. So that's a big reason why I got it, so I can finally move forward with this project, because it's kind of been on hold with COVID and everything. Now, mind you, I'm 24, I'm healthy, I exercise 5 days a week, I eat pretty clean, and I take vitamin supplements and that sort of thing. So I have a lot going on me. So you might have a different experience, and I'm only speaking about the Moderna vaccination. I've heard a lot of other things about Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, which I don't know if they're still bringing out. I'm not sure. And just because I felt these side effects, it doesn't mean you will either. Like I said, everyone's reaction to the vaccine is different. Just bear that in mind when you're getting the vaccination. So you don't know what to expect. My recommendation is, when you get the vaccine, plan it in a way such that you can maybe take a few days off, that you can maybe take the weekend off or something. And also, according to my sister, who actually had COVID back in November, when she got the vaccine, she actually got it early because she works in healthcare. Apparently, she said those who have had COVID and get the vaccine do feel more. At least that was her experience with that particular vaccination. Just to be clear, I'm not here to scare you away from the vaccination. I do recommend you get it, especially if you're a caregiver to those who are more susceptible to getting the virus. If you want to travel, if you want to, maybe start to live a more normal life and, help the rest of the world get on that path. Big changes are coming, and we have a lot of work to do to put things back in order. But enough rambling. Thanks for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay safe, and as always, take care.